Fight Clock brought to you by Miller Lite, the original Pilsner. Cheers. It's Miller time. You got that right. Koreshkov throws that spinning back kick a lot.
Yeah, he does great at establishing range, really great at pushing opponents back.
Well, Douglas Lima doesn't sweep the leg, he kicks the leg, and he kicks it hard.
Until you cannot walk. Went in for a takedown. Really surprised by this. I don't think we've ever seen him do this before. And he's gonna get it.
This is a shocking start.
Exactly. Keep it close, make it a clinch fight early. Also remember, he's had 15 months off. Could be trying to flip the script and take advantage of a little bit of ring rust. He's doing well with the takedown. Trying to pass guard to the right side. Lima doing a good job at keeping guard, but not getting the space to pop back to his feet. There it is.
Both are two-time Bellator tournament winners. There's the big kick.
That's the difference in their kicking styles. Koreshkov tends to throw kicks like that.
Another takedown, single leg this time.
Going for the high crotch, but Lima ending up on his butt.
Koreshkov changed the narrative of what we thought the first round would be, but Lima was more effective.
Yeah, I think so. But it's something Lima now has to keep in mind. He thought this was going to be a striking battle, and Koreshkov has clearly been working on his takedown. He has to respect it. Good shot by Koreshkov, catching Lima coming in. Lima, of course, exceptionally massive. He's the bigger fighter tonight.
CompuStrike numbers backing up the way you saw round one.
Koreshkov always keeps that right hand glued to his chin.
It's so rare to see a fighter with 12 knockouts and 11 submissions. Nice throw.
Nice step over into half guard, almost into full mount.
Why make that choice?
Because he knew he wasn't going to get the guillotine, wasn't in proper hip position. Better to take the position than lose it going for a submission. That's the difference between low-level and high-level jiu-jitsu. You know when it's done.
It's easy to forget Lima is a black belt in Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Not able to keep Koreshkov down, though. I'm surprised how much Lima is moving straight backwards.
Will the difference be all those leg shots, those strikes that Lima has landed?
Cut through the guard.
Strong right, and another. See the red on the forehead of Koreshkov for the first time.
He's the one going for the takedown. He's the one being the aggressor.
Look at the strength.
Man. But look at the balance of Douglas Lima. Trying to cut around and take the back, can't do it. And it's Koreshkov on top.
To the closed guard. Is he being too patient?
I don't know if it's patience or if it's ring rust. He's just waiting to get his timing back, waiting for it to feel natural. It's Koreshkov, you see, starting to warm up, starting to get confident.
There's going to be a lot of discussion when this one is over about the strategy of Koreshkov in that first round. Go for takedown after takedown. That's the last thing anyone thought was coming.
Stand behind the jab. Koreshkov is coming forward. He's trying to hit him with the jab. Nice right hand by Koreshkov. Hasn't been there for Douglas Lima.
How much time in Douglas Lima's camp do you think was spent worrying about takedown defense?
Probably none. Or very little. Probably what he would do in his normal training. Nice sweep. Beautiful job by Douglas Lima. Koreshkov, though, goes right back to that takedown. Tenacious into the later rounds. Keep it close, control the pacing, stay away from the power of Lima, and work in rounds 4 and 5. Right now, he is frustrating Lima with this attack. Really surprised at the activity level of Douglas Lima. He's doing a lot of waiting, not a lot of punching.
As we move into the later stages of round 3 of what clearly is a very close championship fight.
Another high crotch takedown. Wrist control. Controlling the arm. In position to step over for the triangle, but Koreshkov put too much pressure on him. There's the triangle, but Koreshkov not having it. You just feel the confidence of Andrey Koreshkov now.
Now he's back in his more comfortable striking stance. And Lima wasn't able to land all those
in the past. Could be bothering him now because he is not using it at all. That's his major weapon on the feet. Reacting to that one, we could all hear it, we could all feel it.
And yet another takedown.
Easy one. Taking minutes away from the championship of Douglas Lima. Physical advantages take away the power advantage, the size advantage by putting him on his back and keeping him there.
It made me stronger. It may have made him smarter.
Beautiful sweep though by Douglas Lima. He's on top, but can he stay there? I don't think he can. Another easy single leg by Koreshkov.
Well, the frustration has to be mounting for the champion now.
Douglas Lima looking discouraged. To the point where he might need a miracle comeback to win this fight. He has the power to do it, but we haven't seen the position to do it so far in this fight. Hasn't been on his feet long enough, and hasn't been able to keep top position. Every time he gets a sweep, it's back to this single leg.
We're a minute away from the champion being down 3-1 and needing a knockout.
Look at that, wow. Easy takedown. If you're Douglas Lima, you're in exactly the position you don't want to be. Your opponent can take the round off, can play it safe. Lima's the one who has to push forward. Lima's the one who has to look for the finish. Finally throwing the right hand in this 5th round. Leg kick that was so effective in his last fight has been virtually a non-factor. The right hand that has spelled the doom of so many fighters has been a virtual non-factor. Now, when I talked about the beginning of this fight, it's Koreshkov that is lethal with the lead hand. Becoming more and more of a target, throwing the occasional jab that will not turn this fight around.
Instead, it is Koreshkov who lands with that left.
Well, nice right over the top. The problem is he's fighting a guy who knows that Lima is looking for the one shot and he's prepared.
Strong left by Koreshkov. Lima caught him diving in for yet another takedown. This is where this fight was not supposed to take place. Koreshkov took it there, and he's trying to survive now the final few seconds after fighting a brilliant fight.
And he will.
It's in the hands of the judges now, but Andrey Koreshkov fought a brilliant fight.
The new Bellator welterweight world champion, Andrey Spartan Koreshkov.
The story of the first fight was a simple one. Everyone expected Koreshkov to stay on his feet. He immediately took Douglas Lima to the ground over and over again and out-wrestled him to win the world title.
One weapon that was conspicuously absent for Douglas Lima was the leg kick. the question in a nutshell. Speed and accuracy combinations versus raw power, because that's what Lima has.
When you see these spinning kicks and these spinning back fists of Koreshkov, remember who his coach is, Alexander Shlemenko, who has mastered them. Instead of throw him off, he said he would have knocked Ben Henderson out if everything had been the way he was supposed to. Douglas Lima goes in, and Koreshkov ducks the shot and gets him to the ground.
Can't keep him there.
No.
Nice sweep back to his feet. He didn't do that in the first fight.
He was
at
not
all.
physically able to do that in the first fight.
Now, a big question in this fight is, we talk about the cut for Lima, we talk about the size, we talk about the power. With his size, can he go a hard 5 rounds? Is he just not built for a long fight? And also he relies a lot on that power hand. He's not a guy who uses the jab, uses the left very much. He's a right-handed fighter.
It's Ben Askren because he wants that loss back. He was just 22 when he fought that fight. He wasn't prepared to fight a world-class wrestler at that time. He would love more than anything to fight Ben Askren again, which I'm sure is now sending Ben Askren to social media.
Would expect nothing less. You see that leg kick, it was effective. It hurt the lead leg of Andrey Koreshkov. Andrey Koreshkov a lot of times has kind of a boxing style. He relies on being able to put pressure on that lead leg. He knocked down Marius Saromfis with a jab. Incredible power in that snapping lead jab. And Lima, you can see, pushes behind the jab because he's setting up the right hand. You see the changes, you see the differences. Douglas Lima willing to throw that leg kick. Was able to get up from the takedown, things he couldn't do in the first fight, but Koreshkov still accurate, still rangy, still throwing combinations.
Douglas Lima in there right now is probably, what, 20 pounds bigger than Ben Henderson was, at least?
Easy. That guy's a giant.
Keep an eye on that front leg. Again, Lima continues to chop at.
One thing to keep in mind, in close rounds, a lot of judges aren't educated about the leg kick. It's a devastating weapon, but not a lot of them score them as effective strikes. They should.
A shot from Koreshkov. And again, this is not an injured Douglas Lima that Koreshkov just took down for the second time. Remember that number I gave you earlier. Koreshkov, his entire Bellator career, had 1 takedown. 1 before the first fight with Lima. He scored 4 in that fight, and this is 2 here.
Good place to get back to his feet. Up against the fence, try and get his hips underneath and pop back to his feet. The problem in this position is Koreshkov spends a lot of time keeping Lima down, doesn't get his own ground and pound going. Good job getting his hips close.
Koreshkov showed it so determined.
Angling for the triangle, couldn't get it.
Move into December. Essentially, it's a bantamweight tournament. First weekend in December, the world title on the line. Joe Warren tries to defy the experts again. They get another shot at Eduardo Dantas. The rematch between Baby Joe Taiminglo and Darian Caldwell. Baby Joe's got to be kicking himself for missing weight. That would have been his title shot. Rory McDonald is waiting in the wings. See, Jimmy, both of us have Koreshkov up 2-0. Despite those leg kicks he took early in round 2. Now Koreshkov's starting to open up a little bit.
All the physical attributes and technical attributes a fighter can have, the two that don't go very well together are power and volume. Guys that hit really hard don't tend to throw that much. That's what we're seeing here from Lima. He's a power puncher. He's just not as busy as Andrey Koreshkov.
You have to look quickly and carefully, but you can tell Koreshkov is hurting, as any human being would be. And now big shot.
Good shots. Good left hand.
Koreshkov is down. He's in trouble, and it's over. It happened. Douglas Lima, after a 16-month wait.
The difference with power, you only need one. Here it is. Looked like Koreshkov was doing great. Bang! Left hook over the top. Caught Andrey Koreshkov being a little too aggressive, and look at that. No comparison in the power of Douglas Lima. Koreshkov is out cold.
And now 2-time Bellator welterweight world champion, Douglas Lima.
Lima in the red gloves, Koreshkov in the blue, and you know for Lima, the game plan is attack those legs with his ferocious kicks.
He has got some of the hardest kicks in MMA.
Oh, there
Look
you
at
go.
that kick right there. You can see Koreshkov came out in a southpaw stance.
Wow, spinning
There you
back
go.
kick by Koreshkov.
That's the first spinning technique that's ever touched Douglas Lima.
Cavalcade of kicks in round one. And Koreshkov shoots, but telegraphed it, and Lima able to stuff it so far.
He's able to stuff it so far, but you've got Koreshkov is strong, able to get inside. He is on that leg.
His wrestling, the rematch.
Nice balance by Douglas Lima.
Lima able to counter in the third round with a left hook that set up the finish. Koreshkov has won 8 of his last 9 with the loss coming to Lima. Lima stabs Koreshkov with a knee to the midsection. Koreshkov looking for the trip, and Lima hanging on. Koreshkov began training pancration and army combat fighting when he was just 9. Made his pro MMA debut in October of 2010, and
there was a nice left hook landed by Koreshkov in that little exchange.
An uneventful opening round for the Bellator welterweight Grand Prix.
You know what?
Oh,
50 likes lighter guys.
Lima with the right hand on the exit. Head kick by Koreshkov, switches back to the southpaw stance. The Bellator MMA welterweight strap. It's currently around the waist of Rory McDonald, who is going to be challenging middleweight champion Gegard Mousasi in the main event. And there is the man with all the power.
Good inside
low kick by Lima, midpoint of the second round. Lima's welterweight title defense. Lima resembled Jose Aldo against Uriah Faber, attacking the legs. That, you know, it's a testament to Roy McDonald's will and his heart that he was able to survive and become welterweight champion.
You can see Douglas Lima going after it, and it's already starting to mark up, and it's already starting to swell.
Lima just missed with the right uppercut.
Affect Koreshkov in this fight if it continues.
It's that time of year when the leaves change color, and Koreshkov's lead leg may be doing the same thing.
Right now, I'll tell you, that's the first round that I've ever given Douglas Lima against Koreshkov. Douglas Lima won that round 10-9. I think Josh Rosenthal did that same thing with Dan Henderson against Hua.
Indelible MMA memories here at the Shark Tank. Koreshkov lands the left hand as Lima tripped. He's all about dynamic striking. We have not seen much of that here in this fight tonight.
A commission will go to those judges. Those judges will be told, I want you to pick a person to advance in the tournament. It doesn't mean that one guy wins. It's going to be a draw, but they will decide which one advances.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come down to that as now. Whoa! Wow. Blistering body kick by Lima. Inside low kick by Lima. Now Lima beginning to find his rhythm.
Yeah, this kicking game, I'm telling you right now, the way Douglas Lima kicks, he is absolutely devastating with those kicks. And right there, that's what Douglas Lima has to do. Do not put your back on the cage. Get yourself out by that black ring.
Body kick by Koreshkov, a better outside low kick by Lima. And again, it forces Koreshkov to switch stances.
If I was in Douglas Lima's corner right now, I'm telling you, I want you to move forward. Pressure. Go forward slowly, but go forward.
Lima stops the takedown attempt by Koreshkov. Looking for Koreshkov's back now, looking for the front choke. Sprawling.
He is not breathing hard at all. He is in shape, and he should try to start pushing the pace of this fight. Koreshkov has put a lot of energy in trying to get those takedowns. He has not been successful, and it is starting to have an effect on him.
Koreshkov just doing his best to try to befuddle Lima, looking for the takedown.
Really
beautifully defended by Lima. Talk about the pace, John, and because obviously these two champions have been in there a long time with each other, and obviously they know each other, and they know what's at stake.
And then open up with your striking attack in the middle of the cage.
Final 90 seconds of the fourth round, scheduled for 5. We are down to the final minute of the fourth round, and Lima
nice,
on the exit
that's
with
what
the
I'm
elbow
talking
strike.
about. Hit with that strike, circle out, open up from the outside.
Lima ducks under the left hand from Koreshkov and then misses with the right uppercut. Oh, nice knee by Lima. And we are coming down. Oh, right hand that stunned Koreshkov momentarily by Lima. And Lima now attacking Koreshkov in the final seconds of the fourth. was very impressed by Lima's performance against Rory McDonald. And he told us that he wasn't going to rush in and try to finish him right away, because that's how well he was able to catch him the last time. But now is the time. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left. Left hook, right uppercut. Right hand, left hook by Lima. Lima feints with the leg kick. Left hook just grazed. Koreshkov with the right hand landed.
There's got to be something about ballroom dancing. Koreshkov is one hell of a striker. You got a guy like Vasily.
Lima now attacking Koreshkov on the ground, getting his back, dropping those right hands. 2 minutes, 22 seconds left in the fight. Lima wanting to finish it here in the fifth.
Lima utilizing a really good hip ride on top of Koreshkov's hip, being heavy and just picking away with the strikes.
Lima gets the hooks in. Now looking for the mid-leg choke on Koreshkov.
He's in trouble. He's in trouble, Moro.
Koreshkov has never been submitted.
He's pulling on the wrong arm. He's going to go out. He's out.
He is out. Not only in the fight, but out of the tournament. Douglas Lima, in dramatic fashion, scores his 12th submission victory.
And now advancing in the $1 million welterweight World Grand Prix, Douglas the Phenom Lima.